Imagine a portrait that talks, moves, and even remembers you. Once in Harry Potter fantasy, now a reality. Now picture chatting with Einstein, learning from Da Vinci, or being mentored by Steve Jobs. In the near future, you'll have an AI self, thinking like you, acting like you, and interacting seamlessly with your friends, family, and new acquaintances across time zones, all at the same time. So what am I really talking about?
Will we have AI-generated influencers with AI-generated captions and avatars talking to avatars?
Yeah, I think we'll have all of it.
Do you want to create the first AI-generated social network?
Welcome to the era of AI avatars. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how this technology is about to change everything, and I mean everything. AI avatars are digital representations of individuals powered by advanced artificial intelligence. They are not just fancy chatbots. They're intelligent, adaptive, and capable of simulating real conversation and mentorships. And they are about to revolutionize how we learn, work, and interact. So what problem does AI avatar solve? We all face two major problems. First is time. Second is the location access. Oftentimes, expertise are limited by geography and availability. AI avatars, however, shatter these barriers.
There's almost 200 million creators on our platforms. They all are trying to build their community. People want to interact with them. There aren't enough hours in the day. I want to make it so that every single one of them can easily train an AI version of themselves. They can make it what they want. So it's almost like a kind of artistic artifact that they're putting out there for their community that allows their community to interact with them, but also gives them control over how that interaction happens.
Imagine you're going to have a world-class mentor available 24/7, ready to answer all your questions and provide personalized advice. That's the power of AI avatars in education. And the good news is here. Recently, Andrew Ng, the co-founder of deep learning AI, often called the godfather of AI, have just launched an alpha version of his AI avatar, allowing people worldwide to interact with him and learn from his digital representation. And this is not just a static repository of knowledge, it's actually a dynamic system that can explain to you complicated AI concepts, discuss the latest AI trend with you, or even guide you through the coding process. It's like having Professor Andrew Ng as your personal AI tutor by your side, available whenever you need it. Now let me show you how Professor Andrew Ng's avatar works. I will tell you how to get access to Andrew Ng's AI avatar later after the demo, but now it's in its alpha testing stage where they only allow the limited of alpha testers and having us to try on his avatar and provide the feedback. Actually, this is the first time I'm trying this out. I would like to try it all out with you. So let's go. So entering this realavatar.ai, we'll see Andrew Ng, computer scientist. Oh, that's cool. So actually, you will get an avatar image of professor. You can hold space to talk. There are some suggested topics. It can already answer some of the questions regarding the latest trend. Llama 3.1 was just released and was OpenAI 4.0. What do you think about the powerful multi-model?
The future of AI is about augmenting human capabilities, and I'm excited to see the creative ways people will use these models to improve our lives.
Oh my god, this is pretty sick. So I didn't know it actually talked. I thought it was just like a conversation through text. But now I can see that it's speaking in Professor Andrew Ng's tone. It's using the common words that he always used, such as, I'm excited to see. I think the voice is kind of similar. You definitely can tell that it's not him. But yeah, it's not as human, I would say, but it's definitely something that you can feel is him. Okay, so let's see. Let's follow up on this question. So since it says that he is excited to see the creative ways people will use this model to improve their lives. So I wanted to ask, what are some creative ways in your mind?
Additionally, I see them being used to develop more accessible and inclusive healthcare systems, where AI-powered chatbots can provide emotional support and personalized guidance to patients.
Okay, nice. So let's try out the whole space to talk part. Okay, so I hold space from my keyboard. Cool, that's a pretty nice insight into education and healthcare system. I'm coming from a more business background, and I would like to know how this could be applied to industry, such as finance industry or network industry. Let's try it again. It did work. It turned green when I hold the space, but I don't think it actually recorded it. Let's try again. So thank you for providing content on a work without me finishing my sentence, but it's my fault.
I'm excited to chat about the opportunities in AI and how multimodal models like GPT-4o and Llama 3.1 can augment human capabilities. What are your thoughts on how these models can be used to improve our daily lives?
Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks for asking about my thoughts. So I definitely see multimodal more convenient to be so much helpful and convenient in helping my everyday life, since I can interact with it not just through text typing, but also feeding it image, videos, audios, etc. The biggest thing that I think will be helpful for my life, particularly, will be I will have my own very personal AI assistant that I could ask this lovely friend to do whatever trivial task for me to help me boost my productivity and to maybe make my life easier for me to focus on something I'm more interested in. And yeah, okay. We spot an issue is that if I'm holding it too long and I'm like speaking too much, it actually cannot get all my content in. Let me try a shorter version and see if that works. Thanks for asking for my personal perspective. I do think that with multimodals, it will be much more convenient for me to interact with these personal AI assistants through not just text typing, but all kinds of different ways, audio, videos, image, etc. Does this work? Okay.
This afternoon, I'm excited to explore how multimodal models can augment human capabilities in our daily lives. I believe these models have the potential to revolutionize industries such as education and healthcare, making them more accessible and personalized. What are your thoughts on how these models can be used to improve our daily lives?
Okay, cool. So actually, this is still like pretty much an NLP-based model. You can see that I said this afternoon, and he is like trying to figure out how to get the information out. Starting with this afternoon. Well, but I still appreciate it. Let's try our last time to see if that works with a very, very short version. I think with multimodal, it will be a very powerful AI assistance for me, for my everyday life, to cope with my trivial tasks. What? Good morning, everyone. What?
Good morning. I'm excited to explore the possibilities of AI and machine learning with you. Speaking of which, I'm reminded of my early days in programming, where I created a simple number guessing game that could accurately guess a user's number in just 7 questions or less. It's amazing how far we've come since then, and I'm eager to discuss how multimodal models can continue to augment human capabilities in our daily lives.
Okay. I think, so they have a Discord community, and for the alpha testers, they encourage us to take screenshots and give feedbacks to their Discord community. So maybe I could do that. But let me know if you try it out, like let me know how it goes. I do see that when Andrew Ng is speaking, he is literally speaking with the correct words coming out from the lips, if you have noticed it. Otherwise, you can go back to see it again. It's pretty interesting. So let's jump to, so how can you get access to this pre-alpha test products? Inside their community, and there's an announcement showing that with alpha test new AI mentoring products, you can just fill out the Google form and then the team will reach out to you. So after waiting for a few days, I get the message and I get the link, and then I get an access code to come into this Andrew Ng avatar. So we all know it's still in like pre-alpha stage, but I'm definitely looking forward to how this technology would evolve by time. I will link everything I've mentioned below in the video description. While Andrew Ng's focus on education and mentorship, companies like Meta are exploring avatars for social interaction. Let's see how Zuck Zuckerberg envisioned it.
But what evidence do you have that people want to live in this virtual world and socialize with avatars? Or that it's actually good for us?
Well, I think that people want to connect with each other. All the technology allows you to do that, in a better and better way. Right, when I got started with Facebook, it was mostly text. The mobile networks got good, so then you could be kind of sharing video, and video is a lot richer, and consuming video is a better experience. I just don't think that's the end of the line. I think it gets more immersive.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Basically, Mark envisioned a future where avatars are our digital selves, enabling more immersive and expressive online interaction without geography or time constraints. Imagine the future a virtual you is live streaming, hanging out with people, or your avatar attending your business meeting. That's the direction we're heading. I'm looking forward to them having more immersive or expressive online interactions that's going toward like virtual concert or business meetings that we are heading toward. The rise of AI avatars could definitely democratize access to expertise and reshape how we will be learning and interact online. And as this technology evolves, it will definitely change how we learn and interact. Stay tuned because the AI avatar is just beginning.